The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
There we go. We back on. Welcome to the channel. The mic test is done. We got Eddie Guerrero in the building. Welcome to the show. This is going to be a good one. We got a huge opener. We got a huge main event. It's a pretty darn good card.
And his opponents, first, from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 235 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
We're going to get a heck of a three-way here to open up. I'm still the Chaz Man, and welcome to For the Pool Wrestling. For the pool, by the pool, and nothing but the pool. Like it said in the title there, that we got a women's U.S. title ladder match. 3 ladies. The champion Michelle McCool defending against former champion Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan, the top contender. I told you, we're starting hot. I certainly could say all 3 of these men, some of the top in-ring competitors of all time. Let's mix them together and see what we got.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Again, what a great way to open the show. Nothing personal here, just a competitive battle. Yes, there has been a time where Eddie Guerrero and CM Punk were in a ring, in an IWA Mid-South ring. CM Punk has been in the ring with Ricky Steamboat and doing arm drags. But we haven't had Eddie Guerrero versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And CM Punk is that glue that fits this match together. And the bell rings. They start with a poke in the eye by Eddie Guerrero. That cheating sorcery already happening. Look at that. Just as Ricky Steamboat turns his head over to look at Eddie Guerrero, he's already there. Possible suplex reversal by Punk. Boy, Punk, I wasn't expecting you to do this quick, but I will take it. Even Ricky Steamboat's getting in on the fun. Nice short arm clothesline there. What a mess. Oh, on the back of the table. That's got to be awful. Honestly, whatever they do with it, their discretion on what they do with the tables, whether something happens with it or not. DDT, that is on the back of the table, which has to be awful if you've ever... I've seen some nasty moves on the back of a table. Saito suplex there. Smart on Eddie Guerrero's part. Lamai Straw there for a 1 count. A little early in the match, but worth going for a roll up like that. Look at that. Pop up drop kick there. And I think Ricky might be busted open. Look at CM Punk just... T-bone suplex on the tables. German suplex on the tables. I would rather tables than chairs and all these other gimmicks. Now Eddie, I see getting a chair. That makes more sense. CM Punk with the cover now. Look at this, flying head scissors. Fast-paced action here. You can't blink for a millisecond here. What do we got here? Oh, brain buster in the middle of the ring. Big forearm to Ricky Steamboat's back. Nice Hurricane Rana with a roll up there. Even if the tables are laying like that, the match is still good. Oh, look at that! They said that probably thought that the tables weren't going to have any good use here. Nice kick there by Ricky Steamboat from the apron, no less. Northern Lights suplex there. Great strength on Eddie Guerrero's part. All three are stunned and or down. And nobody really stands out in this match. They're all their own man at this point. Second Saito suplex, and Ricky took both. Nice kick reversal there. Big chop. Oh man, Eddie took a big spill there. Nice swinging neck breaker by Punk. Look at this. Takedown. Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Squeeze. Shin over the knee there. What is this? Is this a go to sleep already? Nice back elbow by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Ricky's first real advantage here. Both men down, opponents down. Now Ricky's going to drag Guerrero to the corner. What does he have in mind here? Big body slam on the table. Now, could he go for some kind of splash? Or is he going to go for that? There it is. Cross body off the top rope on the sandwiched on the table. Nice kick by Ricky the Dragon. Big atomic drop to CM Punk. And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in complete control here. Oh, man. Whatever Eddie was going for there. Collision into the referee. Falcon Arrow, he just did the deal. Beautiful head scissors to the edge of the table. In the powerbomb position now. Sits out. Ricky with another table, why not? Another brain buster. Well landed there. Cover. No. Not enough time. As Punk got to his feet in time. What are we doing, Punk? Look at this. Octopus stretch. Look at that. Ropes over the throat of CM Punk there. Look at this. Into the dragon stretch there. Is Eddie going to submit? Oh, and he submitted just in time. Tough break on CM Punk's.
Here is your winner, Rick the Dragon Steamboat.
And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat gets it done against two formidable opponents. Unfortunate for CM Punk. We'll have to see down the line. All right, on to the next one. We're going to get a... This is going to be a wild card, let me tell you. I told you guys the main event. Let's give you another one. A special challenge match. A brawl between, I don't know, I'd suggest two giants of the... We're going to have Sid Justice making his debut matchup. That's right, the Sid. Going up against the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's going to be unbelievable. Right now, we're going to get a former contender in Tiffany Stratton. I was going to say, I must have missed her there. This is going to be a great matchup. Again, Tiffany Stratton was a contender. I think she was in the fight. Was she in the... No, she was... Just looking over my notes here. There we go. Tiffany Stratton was a finalist in the 16-woman tournament to challenge for Halloween Havoc. And now she's going to get a real challenge here in Shayna Baszler. We have the athleticism of Tiffy Stratton against the grittiness, the torture specialist, Shayna Baszler. Despite the latest success,
is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Despite the success, somebody like Baszler can really cut you down to size and humble you. And you guys will have to see. So is Tiffany Stratton going to be able to rebound her? This is her first match.
And her opponent, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
I would suggest one of the most dangerous women in wrestling, period. Doesn't matter what her status on TV is or whatever else. This girl can snap your limbs in pieces. Not in two, in pieces. You can still say this is the woman that retired Ronda Rousey from WWE if you want to talk from a storyline standpoint. Something to keep in mind. This is certainly a match to keep an eye on. We're going to talk about the women's U.S. title division for sure. Look at this, a stretch muffler. You won't see that too often. And just lifts her off her feet. Could this be a quick submission for the submission magician? Look at that. Baszler just pouring it on here early in the match. And the scary thing is, Shayna has so many ways to beat you. Oh, look at this. Nice roll up there. Rakes the back. Big right hand. Look at that. What a clothesline. With the cover now. Not enough damage yet. Smart move on Tiffy's part just to... Look at this. She's going to do a submission of her own. was going to say, that would be a tough one to get out of. Maybe Tiffy was trying to just make a point. Big kick there. Drop kick to the knees. Maybe that's what Shayna's going for in this match, just to keep her grounded with the busted knee of Tiffy. Huge elbow off the top rope. Now look at this. That's Ronda Rousey's old move, the Piper's Pit there. Is Shayna Baszler just gonna... This usually sets up the Karafuda clutch, does not happen. Looked like Shayna was about to sink in that choke. Look at that. Big clothesline. Shayna Baszler really putting in the work. Very impressive showing. Been putting her in tag matches as she's a tag team with another fantastic athlete in Zoe Stark. But certainly Shayna Baszler more than capable as a wrestler, not put on television as much. Don't forget that this is the woman that went into Elimination Chamber just before the pandemic. And Shayna Baszler choked out all 5 women to get to WrestleMania with Becky Lynch. I don't know, not very orthodox here, but the crowd works. The first Jimmy King special of the night. Ready to rumble, look it up. What does Shayna have in mind here? Is she going to sink the choke in here? Tiffy gets out of that with a quick, nice face buster. Nice flipping senton there. Could this be it? This would be a shock. 2 count. Look at this. Prettiest moonsault ever is blocked. Lifts her up. And again, look at that natural strength. You can't teach that kind of strength. Double gut wrench suplex. A little frustration on Shayna's part. Is she going to do it again? Yes, she is. Utilizing the Piper's Pit. But could this set up the Karafuda clutch? So she'll go with the suplex variation. But no. Tiffany keeps getting out of it. What persistence. German suplex landed flush. That was pretty gruesome. Oh, huge knee. Shayna Baszler doing some serious work tonight. Into a beautiful elbow. Now she can just do whatever she wants. Look at those elbows right across the forehead with the... Big suplex. Man, the gut wrenches are going to keep on coming here. Tiffany Stratton is in some serious trouble. Shayna Baszler is... Oh, into the post now. Where is this aggression coming from? Another post. Now she's going up to the top. Goes for the big knee, but crashes and burns. Not a very wise decision by Shayna Baszler. Now we'll see if there's any chance of Shayna Baszler to recoup. Talk about a very opportunistic young lady is Tiffany Stratton. There goes everything off the table. Baszler into the corner now. Big forearm. Is this going to be the... Look at that. Is this the match? Yes, it is. Wow.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
That was incredible. Tiffany Stratton took so much punishment in that matchup. The old saying of Icarus flying a little too close to the sun. Shayna Baszler decided to fly up, but her wings made of wax ended up melting. And what happens? Shayna Baszler crashed and burned. Could have possibly damaged her knee more. And Tiffany Stratton, certainly one that capitalizes on things. This is just going to be an absolute fight. Sorry, I'm just speechless. That was probably one of the best matches we've had on the channel thus far. Say what you want. Cool. Triple threat tag team rules. The teams I've put together. Actually, yes, these two are tagging up. These two agreed to tag together. I will explain everything when we get there. Now, I've got a feeling you guys are going to know who that. The whole point of this is to present thought into anybody's mind when it comes to tag teams. There's a possibility of a tag league, a round robin tag tournament, and there's a lot of tag teams you can make. There's a lot of tag teams already, but there's a chance you can put JBL with Farouk. Why not? Harley Race used to manage Big Van Vader. Superstar Billy Graham inspired guys like Jesse Ventura. But they're almost the same people. Wouldn't you not put Jesse and Billy Graham in the same, you know, maybe not as much success. You could put Billy's success as a WWF champion for so long, and Jesse Ventura's survival and just a lot to say here. You're asking about King Harley Race and Big Van Vader. Why are they a tag team? History. Big Van Vader being WCW champion, dominating in WCW. And who was walking with him? Harley Race, one of the greatest world champions in the 70s and 80s. JBL and Farouk, of course they were a tag team. JBL used to wear the same tights that Farouk is wearing. But we're going to keep these two together. I'm going to put these three random teams, I guess. Look at the body of the superstar. They're walking side by side, ready to take over. Oh, look at that. On the chair. Onto the man that is also known as Ron Simmons, the first. Vader misses the opponent, but he hits the chair. Oh man, my throat is dry as could be. I was singing pretty good with the Midland concert last night. Yeah, this is one fall to a finish. Jesse with a table. Look at that. Nice power slam there. Jesse getting in a lot of offense. But here comes the 5-time champion of the world. Nice suplex on the back of the table. I don't wish that on anybody. The man called Farouk here and Vader have a lot of history. His name is Ron Simmons. Most people would call him Ron Simmons. Defeated Vader to become the first African-American World Heavyweight Champion. That was a clothesline from hell, I'm fairly sure. Vader bombed there by Vader. And JBL breaks up the pin. We got here. Oh, look at this. JBL could submit here. What a huge win that would be for the debut of this team. Look at this. Vader going for a power bomb. Another table brought in. Bear hug. Bear hug by the superstar. Nice. That's pressed by the body. A big shoulder tackle with some offense from JBL. Big old forearm club. Big Samoan drop there by Ron Simmons. This issue. Oh, look at that! A missed throw there by Big Van Vader. Oh, sorry, by Harley Race. It hit Big Van Vader. Oh, big backdrop suplex there. No way. Is JBL gonna lift him? No way. Too big. Look at this. Look at the strength. Ron Simmons with the Dominator there. That much force flat on his face. Big Van Vader is hurt. Big suplex there. Big roll up there by Harley Race. Referee distracted. No chance of a count. Big belly to belly suplex there by King Harley Race. JBL just throws a chair. Hits a chair on. Wham! Just lands it on Jesse the Body. We got a cover here. And Big Vader stands in the way of that. Big shot to the big gut of Vader. Another one. Working the body. Oh, JBL went for the clothesline from hell. He almost missed and hit his partner. There's the clothesline from hell. He lands it. Big reversal by Superstar as JBL lands a vicious elbow. That's the body being sandwiched on a table. Then the Singapore cane is out, and it's already broke. Of course it is. Oh, look at that. Big shoulder tackle. Vader goes out to the outside again. Farouk with the cover now. Nowhere to go. Big power bomb by JBL. And look at that. After all that carnage, JBL and Farouk.
The team of JBL and Farouk.
Incredible win. And that is that match. Incredible. Let's set up this next matchup. We're going to go to our special one-on-one challenge matchup. I'm putting DQ on, but nonetheless, these two are known for their chairs and when they swing their chairs. Certainly a match we've never had. Two of the meanest, intimidating men in the history of the Rasslin sports entertainment. Aberdeen.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, Sid Justice!
A giant of a man. Two-time WrestleMania main eventer. Faced Hulk Hogan in 1992 in what was supposed to be Hulk Hogan's last match. And then he was WWF champion going into a match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania 13. Speaking of WrestleMania 13, this man stole the show on that very WrestleMania. Him and Bret Hart went to the best I Quit match ever.
Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Whether it's arguable or not, certainly one of, if not the greatest superstar ever. Popular, brash, former ringmaster, 3 incredible matches with The Rock at WrestleMania, numerous time champion. Goodness gracious, we could have had something with these two. It didn't last too long, many stints, but it wasn't around to stay too long. Look at that, both men come charging in. Austin starts hot with a bulldog. Just had to be sure. You gotta be sure. Look at that. I think Steve Austin has a good idea here of who he's in the ring with. There you go, the strength of Sid. Known for his he was known for a lot of great last names. Sid Justice. He was Psycho Sid. He was also Sid Vicious. People joke that his name should have been Softball Sid, because he would always go back home when softball was calling. Look at that big clothesline from the self-proclaimed master and ruler of the world, Sid Justice. Really serving his brand of justice, so to speak. A lot of great debuts these last couple shows here. Tito Santana in a huge win in a 3-way against Bret Hart and Ravishing Rick Rude. But now Sid Justice trying to make a name for himself and get to, wait a minute, are we getting a powerbomb? He lands it. Is that enough? No, sir or ma'am. Sid going up to the top. Big elbow off the top. Off the ropes. Drop down. There it is. That's press. Run it again, kid. Look at that. What's Steve going to do on the top here? Big knee off the top rope. Crush a man's sternum. Look at that. Big slam after a $1 million dream. A move that both men were using in their times. Look at that. Sid going for the ropes. Now these two are going to stand up toe to toe. Big right hand from Sid. And a chop from Austin. Back and forth now. Overhand chop. Another chop. Big right hand. That staggered the big man. He still comes back. There you go. There's the hockey fight. Just stand up and shoot them fisticuffs. Oh, look at that. Both men stunned. But Austin went for that stunner. Sid went for that choke slam. Not fast enough. Oh, so close. Sid has just enough to keep fighting. The term fight forever is... Oh, look at that. Another stunner. That was so fast. Could this be it? 2 stunners. Yes, he does.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What a match. A lot of back and forth. But in the end, it takes 2 stunners to take the madman out. Steve Austin looking good. Triple H getting a win. The Rock getting a win. I think, are you pondering what I'm pondering? I think so, Brain, but we're going to have to wait quite a few. We're going to have to wait into 2026 at this rate. Certainly a top #1 contenders match should be in store for those 3 men that dominated the Attitude Era. But let's get to nope. No, this is a ladder match, so we should have ladders. That's it. Nothing more. We've had enough weapons in the show, right? We got to be in some kind of agreement here. Oh, goodness gracious. This is going to be something. Liv Morgan, top contender. Pinned Alexa Bliss when she was the U.S. champion. Michelle McCool defeats Alexa Bliss to win the U.S. title. So now, we're going to put that U.S. title up high. There we go. Now my brain's back in place. Perfect. On a side note, a couple shows ago, Michelle McCool, a reminder that Michelle McCool has 2 belts now. She won both each night on Halloween Havoc. That second championship was the tag titles with Eve Torres, which they successfully defended against Judgment Day members Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Triple threat ladder match.
The following contest is a triple threat ladder match and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Judgment Day, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Also on a side note, let's note that Michin is waiting patiently as she earned the next matchup for the United States Championship, winning a 4-way against Dakota Kai, Jordan Grace, and Sensational Sherry Martel. So, quite the banger of a match we've got here. 3 strong, blonde hair, different personalities.
And introducing the challenger, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Side note, glad they recreated her old theme. I thought this is not really... Hey, that's me, right? I could be wrong. Disagree in the comments if you want. So Alexa Bliss was our first United States champion. As she won the first. And now to our current champion.
And introducing the champion from Palatka, Florida, the WWE Women's United States Champion and one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Michelle McCool.
Quite the introduction. Nailed it. Oh, excuse me. That is our champion. Like I said, came in, won 2 straight tournaments, went in both title matches, won both. And that's what they're fighting for, folks. And the bell is rung. And here we go, as they say. Big face buster there. Look at Alexa Bliss. Almost at the top. But the champion just valiantly... Whoa, wait a minute here. Liv Morgan pushing off the determined Alexa Bliss. Very smart. Fresh into the match. And now we've got a second ladder. We've had weapons all out, not being used. In a ladder match... Look at this. Missed. Not only missed, landed on the ladders. Now the champion up there, but interrupted. Oh, sure, they're fresh now. Sure, they're fresh now. Wait till the fatigue sets in and the damage. Look at that. Pushed right off the ladder. Big boot by Alexa Bliss. Nice reversal by Michelle McCool. What do we got here? Is she going to land it? Does. Smack dab right on her face. Great drop kick there by Liv Morgan. Funny enough. Oh, look at this. Great reversal. These three were in a Survivor Series match. Alexa Bliss teaming with the Judgment Day of Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez, taking on the team of a generation when it comes to Michelle McCool, Eve Torres, Maurice, and Natalia. Smart idea on Michelle's part. Big. Jeez, what a drop kick. And Michelle McCool in complete control here, gotta say. Look at that. Face buster there by Liv. Double stomp applied. Look at this, Liv going for it. But here comes Bliss. Now look at this. Great idea on Michelle McCool's part, just pushing it. That was a big boot, I believe. I just missed it. Sits Alexa Bliss down there. Big knee drop to the chest of Alexa Bliss. Nice elbow. Nice back elbow there. Look at that. Knocks down both women. Again, Michelle McCool in complete control. Oh, just somebody dropping off stuff. Dang, should have just kept it going. Somebody just dropping off a package. Hey, it happens. Got to be aware when you're a landowner, I say. But right now, we had a faith breaker there, which feels like Mike Tyson trying to say face breaker. Anyway, damage being done, delivered by Michelle McCool. Nice drop kick by Liv. I'm waiting for a little bit of separation. Look at this. Michelle McCool sneaking up. She's up to the top now. Does she have it? Liv, what are you doing? Does Michelle McCool have it? And she gets it. Can you believe Michelle McCool has defied the odds again?
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's United States Champion, Michelle McCool.
I can't believe that Michelle McCool has retained both belts on separate shows. But again, there's always challengers, right? What a great show. Thank you for tuning in. Get ready for the next one. It is a big show. Main evented by Roman Reigns defending his WWE Championship against Gunther. Stay tuned for that one.